Hey, what up, Pops? Greetings, all, and welcome back to another episode of What's reborG Podcast. I am reborG, just chilling. We got this I found another bottle of Stella in the fridge when I cleaned it out the other day. Got the Stella watermelon and that righteous hydration. Y'all saw the title. The wedding's lit. Me, I'm just chilling, man. Enjoying this day, y'all. I know most of y'all can't come here and watch anyways during this live, but it's been like maybe almost 2 weeks since I did an episode, so. But everything going good, man. Work is work. I guess I got in trouble at work. I don't know, man. I can tell you. Last week they a week before I was telling one of my fellow employees, you can't keep leaving people out to dry like that, because he was supposed to prep some chicken or whatever. And instead of him prepping for the day, he only prepped maybe for like an hour of the lunch service. So I said, come on, man, you know better than that, man. Why would you hang people out to dry? Because he's been there longer than me. I'm coming up on 2 years in January. He been there about 3. So I'm like, yo, man, you can't keep hanging people out to dry like that, man. That's messed up. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. If somebody was to do that to you, you'd be running in there crying to chef. It ain't no need for me to run in there and cry to him. I know who the culprit is, so I'm bringing it to you. I know you're going to tell him or whatever, but whatever, dude. Tighten up, man. Be better at your job. And that's how I ended it. So, of course, he went and told Chef. And when I came to work, Chef done pulled me in the office and said, this isn't a write-up. This is just just a step we're trying to take so we don't have to do a write-up. What up, Ken? We don't want to do a write-up. This isn't about your work performance. Your work performance is very good. This is about your attitude in the kitchen and how some people find it stressful working with you. I already know. Like, one thing about this dude, and I've told him this a couple of times, and he keep like, and he don't like the fact that I told him this. You think I'm stupid, don't you? And no, I don't think you're. Yeah, you think I'm stupid. You don't think I mentally can comprehend what you got going on. Just because I'm not doing your job doesn't mean I don't have the capabilities of doing your job or somebody even in a higher position. Because trust me, it ain't like you all that cooking. His cutting skills is all right, but outside of that, come on, man. I ain't even got to look. And this is not even me being cocky. This is just what it is. If I know I'm better than you, there's no need for me. I'm not going to be humble about it. I'm just not. I already know what it is. And I already know it's not the work people telling him this. It's two little flunkies. That's all. I can understand if I was going in there spazzing out, knocking stuff over, doing stuff all the time. Now, I may raise my voice a little bit, but I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making it like, I'm not making no big gigantic scene or whatever. Come on now. They just get mad because I'm calling them out for work stuff. There's never nothing else. I can't speak about you on nothing personal. I don't know none of y'all. I'm here to work. I'm here to get money, not get friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about that shit. If you cool, you cool. Because it's the majority of the people at work I'm cool with. But these two goofs. So he said he's going to bring me in like once a week to talk to me to see what, make sure everything's all right. Everything going to be fine. Because the stuff I used to do, you're going to have to sit there and explain that stuff. I no longer will, because I'm trying to look out for everybody else. I'm trying to make the servers make sure their junk going smooth. We got an older lady, even though she is a beast. She goes in the kitchen and she was working by herself. She's cooking breakfast and lunch on Dolo, which ain't a lot, but both meals, yeah, that's a lot. And only the strong survive. So that just lets you know how beast she is. I mean, I would go in the morning, man. It's too early. I'm not waking up that early. 6 is the earliest I wake up. Not go to work, but wake up. But yeah, it ain't no big. I'm just trying to make sure everybody all right. I don't want her coming into work and she have to do all this extra stuff. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I got these plats. Let me go ahead and do that one time. I couldn't wait. But work is work, man. I'm chilling, man. It ain't no big deal. I got the upper hand. They still hiring out here in these streets, man. There's still possibilities out there. Just heard the interview this morning out this mother. You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't nothing, man. Like you losing a good worker. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. What do you think it's gonna get better when I leave? But whatever with that, man. It's cool, man. It ain't nothing. Ain't hear nothing yet. What? Huh? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. But my homie Poe got married this past weekend. I wish I could use the BK emote. You talking about with the honey bun face lady? I wish you would, man. I'll block you, man. This YouTube, man. This ain't Discord, man. I'll stick to one platform for communications, political. You keep trying me too. You've been fucking with me the last couple of weeks, man. All right, better get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. My boy Poe got married this past weekend. Shit was lit. I can't even cap. I had a great fucking time. I ain't even gonna lie. I smiled that whole time. The wedding, unfortunately. The reception, man, it was just a great time with the homies, man. I really appreciate that. I want to shout out Rome for introducing me to all of them. Oh, okay. All right. You went to court today. All right. Stay up, tease. If you need me, hit me, bro. I mean, I ain't got that much bread, but I ain't gonna lie, political. I like the shits. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been to a bad wedding, not once, and they all been pretty good, bro. The first one I went to was my boy Chuck, and the reception was crazy because his mom had this stuffed Cornish hens. Man, yo, I'm telling you, what Chuck got married in like 05, yo. I still remember that. That was lit. So the reception, the food was hitting, and she put a couple of bottles of Patron. And this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was before Patron hit. So I know she got to caught them shits real early, right before it got real popular. She had a couple of bottles of that on the table. Man, when I went back to the dorms that night, man, I was fucking done. I was done. I went to the dorms. I went to go drop my homie off at because one of the homies I knew from back in the day, Larry Love, matter of fact, he introduced me to Rome, put me in with Poe, and, carried on a great friendship or whatever. He was dating a girl on the base, you know what I'm saying? He had put himself deep. Hey, did this thing to a girl I work with, Tucky. So I dropped him off and we went to her room and kicked it. And I fucked around and I fell asleep on her bed while he fell asleep on the little couch in the corner. So she come in her room, it's dark. She rolled me over and was getting ready to kiss me. She said, "Oh shit, I thought you were Larry." Get off me. So I got out of her bed, fell on the floor and rolled up under there and went to sleep. Was fucking smashed, bro. My homie De Niro, his wedding was lit. He had an open bar. I fell asleep on the floor in the hotel room. Yeah, I was done. Reese wedding was good. It was real. That was nice. They had fun. They had like, because Poe and Sherry Berry had a candy table, but Reese and them had like a big ass candy table. They had a bunch of shit up there. Like, we grown. We don't need all this candy and shit. And Reese wedding was the only one that I went to where somebody didn't talk no shit. Somebody ain't say no shit when they in the reception. Because all the ones I've been to, they usually let something out the bag that really should be out there like that. Everyone I've been to but Reese's, yeah. Wrong wedding was nice. Yeah, that was real nice. Food was lit. We had a good time. Definitely. I think I had to go to work the next day. That's why I checked out. That's the only one I ain't stayed late for. That's the only one I ain't died. I ain't fall asleep dead at. Because the rest of them, hell yeah. Reese and Ron weddings was the ones I was actually like, cool, just chilling or whatever. This one, let's go ahead and get the rundown going right quick. I had already took off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. You know, I went to go take care of business. I went to go get a shirt, my bow tie. I already had shoes on deck, so I was cool. Pants on deck too, so I was cool on that. So I went to what was it, Michael Phillips or Philip Michaels, one of them Jones. You know the spot where the old players be shopping at. I mean, they be having some nice sweaters and stuff like that in there. You probably need a Steve Harvey credit card if you're gonna go in there. Yeah. But I bought me a sweater and shirt and bow tie. I was sauce. I ain't even gonna lie. Matter of fact, going to the car heading to the wedding, this old John out here, I don't even know who she is, and this is my first time seeing her. She was like, "Oh, I see you. You snazzy. You snazzy." And of course, the homies was in the car laughing at me. So, fucking asshole. Paul and Prince, y'all stink. So, you know, get ready. So Friday, you know what? Well, because on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I take my mom to dialysis. So if I got that day off, I usually I'll stay up. You know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, it ain't no big deal. Because I come back and get them, you know, the other 3, 4 hours when I come home. So I tried it that day. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Playing 2K or something. Whatever I was doing, I was taking too long, and I went to sleep around like 3:30. So I woke up at 6 to take her, and when I got back home to go to sleep, it was around like 7:30. As soon as I put her head to pillow, Billy, where we going for breakfast? I said, "Oh shit!" So, him and the groom's party, because you know I know everybody in the groom's party. You know what I'm saying? I knew all the homies. I'm tight with all of them. You hit them up right now. So they was like, we going to a spot called Nest. It's a little, I guess, a little brunch spot out here. The spot called Kiln Creek. It's real upwardly mobile. Gotta have that bread to be out there. But we went there, and the theme for the weekend was trash restaurants. I'm gonna get to that one later. So we went there and we kicked it. And we kicked it a little too hard because it was about around like 12, and the wedding started at 2 when we got out of there. Came home, couldn't take a nap, and we ended up leaving around like 1:30. We made it in the wedding right before they closed the doors. So we get in there. Matter of fact, as I was walking in, Tease, I saw Girl Tease, aka the Giggler, and I did not know who she was. I know she, you know, I figured she had lost some weight because, you know, she had enlisted or whatever, but I ain't know it was like that. She had lost weight. I ain't even recognize her when I came in. That's the first time. We get in there, we sitting, chilling. You know, usually there's not a lot of, you know, usually it's cool. If the groom and the groom's party is chill, you'll be all right. And for the most part, they be all right. But this one was a group of between Remy, Slide, and Hog and Kane. I just, man, I spent half the wedding down like this. I was trying to keep from laughing because everybody was so quiet and it was so serious in there. I'm silly as shit. Most of y'all know me in here. It's hard for me to pass up on a laugh. I almost died about 4 times in that hour and a half, just holding in them laughs. And then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cher Bear. I laughed at your people. When her peoples went up there to do the prayer, the dude before him who read the scripture was tall. So the mic was up here. So when dude stood up, he was short. And when he got to the mic, he was trying to fix the mic. And instead of him holding like right under the, I don't know why I'm holding this shit. And instead of him holding the part with a microphone that up here, you know, the part underneath, and then twisting the jump and letting it down, he grabbed the mic so you can hear you can hear all that bullshit. So I got my head down and I am literally crying because I'm holding in this laugh and it hurts because I'm fucking dead, bro. Like I'm laughing like shit. And then he's not right for that. Yeah, yo, PG. If you would have heard them mic ruffles, yo, you would have been done. And then after that, it took him a second to say something. So I was like, what, he pulling something out of his pocket or whatever? And then his voice cracked. I'm sorry. I said, oh shit. I said, oh, I'm getting ready to die in here, man. Yeah, this is not gonna work, bro. I can't do it. Wow. Luckily, ain't nobody turn around and look at me or nothing like that. When that voice cracked, shoot, the dude before him that was reading the scriptures, he was acting like he didn't know what he was. You looking at the paper? Oh man, that jump was crazy, bro. But I made it through there. Got out there. The homies was in full effect. We went to the reception. It was lit. I don't even know if I got to their liquor because the homie Goo bought some Casamigos in there. And that tequila, boy. Two-stepping my ass off in there, man. We had like a great time. They had it all, man. Now, the restaurants was trash. But the reception food, that Tuscany chicken, Tuscany, however you want to say it, that shit slapped. Because it was it was like chicken breast and a cream sauce with spinach and cherry tomatoes. That hit. The vegetables, they was cooked right. Because it was the kind of vegetables that you could bite through, but they won't soggy. It was crisp. Dente type. You know what I'm saying? It was very properly cooked vegetables. Mashed potato slap and salad slap. I'm going to tell you this right now. Ain't nothing like a good salad with all them cold vegetables up there, man. And I like to keep mine everything but onions. I don't like raw onions. I like cooked onions. But, lettuce or spinach. I'm more of a spinach type dude because it got more nutritional value. So give me some spinach. I'll take radishes, cucumbers, zucchinis, carrots, tomatoes, any of that. And I'm more of a vinaigrette dude nowadays. I kind of got away from the creamy Caesar and the ranch and all that other shit. Because there was a sun-roasted tomato vinaigrette that I used to really fuck with that was out, I want to say it was Newman's. They don't have it no more, so I just get the craft one, which is cool, but ain't nothing wrong with a B- sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't got to be perfect. That was cool. They had the photo booth. They took about 200 pictures at the photo booth, along with the photographer that was there. That was nice. Shout out to the homie Paul, Benny 1010, for taking the garter belt and dancing up there, because I wasn't gonna go up there. Like when they called all the single dudes up there, I was chilling. I was trying to act like I didn't know what was going on, and I look over my shoulder, and Cher Bear, the bride, she over there, Grove, get up. I said, oh shit, and she the bride, so everybody looking. So now I got to get up. God, oh man, yeah, he definitely took one for the team, bro. Cause I won't catching that shit. I ain't even want to be out there. Nothing. It wasn't nothing attitudinal. I just, that ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? And he even danced and put the belt, the garter belt on the shorty who caught the bouquet. I can't remember who caught the one at Rome wedding. I can't remember. But after that, man, we was just sitting up there partying. When the DJ finally got around to playing some, when he threw the joint, I grabbed the phone out of my pocket and walked off. Hello? Everybody dispersed out that joint. Because Paul no, Paul didn't catch. Paul walked up there. Oh yeah, Slide caught it that wrong way. It hit the floor. Paul went up there and got the shit off the ground. Oh man, we done with this. I found some Stella in there, Stella watermelon. It should taste like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yep, matter of fact, Slide caught the joint and was dancing the pony. He did everything but the Terrence Howard put the garter in his mouth. Oh, nasty shit in the best, man. Don't put that garter in your mouth. That's somebody else's body. Like, that's not hygienic. Once the DJ finally got around to playing some sauce, god damn, Because I'm not picky with my music, but come on, man, give us something we can rock with, man. Come on. He was playing all these mixes and no. When it comes to a wedding and the DJ, you do not give a fuck about your mixing skills or whatever the fuck you got going on. You can play songs with another beat that's popular. We don't give a fuck. Play the songs. The fact that it took 2 hours before we heard some Hot Boys or some Juvie, that didn't make no damn sense. Because I know Poe asked for that shit. And it's P Hot Boys, man. That's a part of their repertoire. Come on now. When he finally got around to it, it was straight. We was getting that two-step on, man. We was killing it. I don't think anybody else noticed, but he played like one New York drill jump, and I fucked around and got sturdy, and the young boy Hawk got up and tapped me up. He said, "Hey, yo, Grove, sweet." That's how I knew I was killing the jungle. When the young boy compliments you when you out there dancing or whatever, you know you hitting that motherfucker for real. So, cause that's my shit. Like I ain't gonna. I like dancing. That's my shit. I'm a dance fever ass dude. Like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem for me to go ahead and gig. Cause I'm gonna warn y'all now. When I get married, boy, I'm putting on a full routine out this joint. I'm going in. I'm going all the way in on some old touch type shit. I'm going in when I hit my way. Look, they gonna be like, man, did you see the bride? Yeah, that shit look beautiful, man. But did you see that nigga Jamal? That nigga that nigga Grove was out there. You don't get your America's Best Dance Crew ass out of here, nigga. No, nigga, that's not. But it was cool, man. And we was in there about 7-8 hours, bro. About 7-8 hours. The reception's supposed to be that long political. If you've been at a wedding, once the ceremony go past maybe about an hour and a half, they doing far too much. Because some of that shit ain't that damn necessary. I like this one because they was real. They got straight to the point. This who this is. This who that is. Come here. Exchange these vows. Exchange these vows. And let's go ahead and get to the party. So we was in there about 7 hours. So about 5 hours of drinking. And I fucked around and hit some gas. That's what set me over the top. That gas. You could have put me with somewhere with Dorothy and Toto, my nigga. Somewhere over the rainbow. I was gone. I was gone. Because they was trying to hit a club afterwards. I said, I sure wish I could, my brother. I sure wish I could. A couple of shots of Casamigos and a little gas. Whew. It didn't rev my engine. It shut that shit down. So I got home around about 9:30, 9:45. I thought about it for 2 minutes on the ride home. Do I want to go out with them? And I answered. I thought about it for 2 minutes, but the answer was quick. Nope. All right. So I came home, walked boy, changed my clothes, and went straight. That's how sleepy I was. I fell asleep on the couch. I don't usually be doing that. The couch is an hour nap tops. Just an hour nap. I'll tell you how that fucked me up the other day. But yeah, I took an hour nap. I went to sleep. I woke up, it was 5 in the morning. So I went to sleep from about 10 to 5 in the morning. Then went right back to sleep because I had to wake up again because the home prince wanted to go stay around here no more. And that's one of the good breakfast spots around here. If you're from the area, if you're from the Hampton Newport News area, you know something about some Tommy's, all right? Whether you like it or not, that don't make no difference. You know about Tommy's. They're a staple. So we went there, and they carried on the theme of trash restaurants. The food was good, but the waitress was trash, and they won't even pack for real. Because we had caught them right before shit got wicked. Because they get wicked over there. You go there after about 11:30, 12 o'clock, oh, yeah, line outside the door, and you just out there. You just out there, bro. At least the food was good. And then afterwards, we met up with the homies, a couple of the groomsmen and stuff like that, at Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, mind you, when we used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings back in the day, I was in the military. We had a strong run for about from about 2008 to 2011. We was going up there heavy for football and basketball. If it was a UFC shit, I would use that. We'll watch that at home because that shit gonna be packed for UFC. So we already knew what time to be there, beat the crowds. We knew the waitresses and the waiters because, like I said, they had to do Carlos with the mohawk and the tuxedo pants. Best waiter I've ever been around. You had him. I can't remember what the white girl name was. Then you had Genesis, cute ass little light skinned chick. They was on point. They was doing their thing. Like, you don't even have time to question shit. Because when you've been waiting a little bit for the food, you be like, damn, why shit come on about the next 5 minutes and nothing like that. Nah. As soon as you have the thought, you say it, here they come out the back. Because they used to be like that. They was nice. Stephanie Tanner the other day was trash. Just trash. She spilled water on the table. She dropped the ranch. She brought out the entree before the appetizers. Like, she said it was a new dude working in the back. The homie Poe, his son, he ain't even get his food. He had to eat some other shit that they ordered. He had to eat the appetizer that they ordered. I said, good Lord Almighty. She ain't getting no tip. I know it's a stigma and a reputation among black folks that we don't tip. No. If you do what you're supposed to do, that's an automatic 5. Easily. I start out at 5 automatically. Because if you do what you're supposed to do, that's it. That's cool. You're going to get some bread. Trust me. It'll probably be a little more. As long as you know what I'm saying, as long as you filling up drinks, checking on us every couple of minutes, it ain't no problem. She won't do none of that shit. She ain't get shit. Not from me. They charge me $10 for that pineapple mojito any damn way. That shit ain't had no liquor in there. That shit tasted just like the juice. She was just trash. It was just a bad. It just took me. I was like, damn. Wild Wings don't hit like it used to. Because I'll tell you this right now, even if the food is like average, I think it's a stick or something on my goddamn tank top, man. What the fuck is this sticking me in the back? Even if the food is average, if the service is good, hey man, I ain't got no problem with that. Because I don't mind paying them, tipping the waitress. Especially for, doing what you're supposed to. I don't mind it for doing what you're supposed to do. I don't mind it at all. 5 is just a start off point. If you're a little slow, you stick with the 5. You do your thing a little bit. We can bump that up to 10. I ain't got no problem with it. 10% plus ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. For anybody, you don't be going out if you ain't got it. Trust me. If you don't be going out if you ain't got it. If you got to check your account before you go somewhere, and you ain't no need to go, man. Make that shit a Wendy's night or go get some groceries or something, bro. If you know you ain't got it, don't even try that shit. Be an adult, man. Save that money for something that you need later on. You may need some gas or something important. Some 9-volt batteries for your smoke detector or something, man. Save that shit. Don't be going out there with $20 and you get a $17 meal and then you still out here with the 3% tip and now you broke. Nah, it won't that important. You can see the homies anytime. All right, if you be like, I ain't got it like that, if you got the right amount of, the right homies around you, they'll look out. Or if they be like, I ain't got it right now, talk. Don't be broke trying to do no dumb shit. Be the lesson for the day. But yeah, man, she was trash. It took the homie, he had to ask her 4 times to change the channel to the game he wanted to watch. I said, ooh. Ooh, that's rough, bro. But all in all, great weekend, man. That falling asleep Saturday night really helped me recover. Because I didn't get shit for sleep between Friday and Saturday. And I don't think I got shit for sleep heading into from Thursday to Friday. No, I don't think I went to sleep late as shit that day too. Yeah, I'm fucking up every now and again. But y'all seen the title. It's time to go ahead and get into the NBA preview type shit. And like I said, I watched opening night. The Boston Philly game was cool until Philly they still not they still don't play that defense well. Still don't play defense well. Boston took charge of it. Boston looked like they look like they carrying on from the finals run. Shit, but was out there hooping. The Lakers and the Warriors. Now I understand. We're gonna see a lot of LeBron on TV. He's getting ready to break the all-time record. Shout out to the homie too for that. That's a lot. Hey, take advantage. You had a 4-year head start on Kareem, man. You better. You had a 4-year head start on Kareem, man. About to, yeah, man. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing. That shit was made for you to break, especially after he averaged 20 in the first year. Yeah. But that shit was boring. It got bad early, and there wasn't no need to watch that no more. So let me go get some sleep. Let me go get some sleep. And opening night last night was cool. I fucked up. Put to sleep for an hour, and by the time I got up, there were 2 games left on. I watched a good amount of them, but I missed the end of a lot of them. Fucking around going to sleep. I wasn't even tired yesterday either. I don't know what the hell happened. I guess working, and I sat down for like 2 hours or something like that, and then I just pow, that motherfucking breeze punched the shit out of my ass. That slumber was waiting on my ass. But now I'm gonna go ahead and go through the preview. You know how we do around here. I'm gonna say the team. Just tell you how what I think the season gonna look like, good, bad, or indifferent. And at the end, I will give you my end of the season award prediction, which will probably be wrong. All right, first on the list, let's start with my team who fucked around and pulled out a win. I will tell you why in a minute. LaMelo didn't play, and like they just run. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Gordon had so scared Terry had everybody. Like, we bought Steve Clifford back, the last dude that had us in like a real playoffs. Like, I don't count them play-ins as playoffs. Playoffs ain't no one damn game. You need a series, okay? A real one. Because I want to say, I don't know. Get rid of that shit. Just had 8 seeds. You ain't give a fuck about teams being under 500 playing in the playoffs beforehand. That shit ain't going to do nothing. It don't matter. As long as this player's there, there's going to be people who want to watch regardless of the record. But Charlotte, we're going to be ass. We holding back LaMelo. If you believe in LaMelo, I didn't believe, but I ain't no problem with LaMelo. I know he can do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Just look for a team if they were going to actually do something with him. I was just glad Michael Jordan was actually, got a functional draft pick for once. That was the part I really enjoyed. But if you believe in LaMelo, just hold off till he go to another team, because the next team he go to, you're going to really get to see what it is. Atlanta, is it me? Because I watched the Atlanta game. That was early. Is it me? And it doesn't look like they've been playing together. It was a cohesion there. And I know they was playing, they played another red and white team. I can't remember. Damn. Let me see right quick. I'll get that real quick. They played the Rockets. And yeah, the Rockets aren't really that good. Them young boys, it's going to take some time for them young boys to get themselves together, but I get them. But Atlanta look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they look like they cool. They look like they've been hanging out all summer and everything. This is looking like, I want to see what's going on around like after Christmas. See if it's still going on. Because, Trey was a little cold in the first quarter. And DeJounte said, don't worry about it, bro. That's why I'm here. And don't worry about the defense. I'm here for that too. He was out there he was doing his thing, man. DeJounte was out there. He looked happy to finally be free from the clutches of the Spurs. Next, we got Boston. Boston is Boston, bro. Brogdon came in, did his thing off the bench. I would rather see him start. But whatever. They got enough people and enough lineups where playoffs ain't going to be no problem. I wouldn't be surprised if they back in the conference finals, let alone the finals. Chicago, DeRozan going to put this team on his back. That 37 he put up the other night was just to let y'all know.
This mid-range shit ain't doing. And this is against Miami. He put up 37. So they put everybody on him. Bam, Caleb Martin, Hero, Struz, Jimmy. And even the buckets, man. Them Rollers played okay. Caruso didn't look too comfortable in the starting spot, and Vucevic still is out of place on that team, so shouldn't look good. Well, maybe they'll. It looks like they could, it's possible they could make the playoffs, but it's gonna be tough. But it ain't gonna be DeRozan fault they don't make it. The Wizards won yesterday. I forgot who they beat. Oh, they beat the Pacers. This was one of them sweepstakes. As we've been stated before, people are going to be taking for Victor Wembanyama, a.k.a. Weenie. And they're going to be out there, this was one of them games. Detroit. Why was Detroit and Orlando playing like they won't end the Weenie sweepstakes? They was literally trying to win the game on both sides. Like, Orlando fought back and all that shit. Like, this was actually a good game. Like, I was thoroughly surprised for two teams who have been fucking purgatory and bottom dwellers for the longest, do that. It was good to see Cade. Cade looks like he can still impact the game, even when his shot is falling. And Jaden Ivey fast as shit. Oh, man. I ain't got no mods. I had to time this goofy out my. What are you doing here, sir? Get out of my damn chat. Fucking up my damn shit. And if you're a bot, wouldn't you rather be bothering somebody who actually got some views? There's 3 people in here. Motherfucker. I fell asleep before the Toronto game. Well, no, I didn't. I just missed it. Because I tried to load up. I bought that $150 Virgin. I work so I can do that type of shit. So it won't hurt my pockets. So I bought that Michael Jordan collection for $2K and I put the code in for the app on the damn Xbox. That shit, if I click on that app now, that shit's still gonna be saying loading. So they sold me. So, fuck them. Toronto, as far as the season goes, man, if y'all get some bench production, man, y'all gonna be a tough out in these playoffs. Cause I didn't watch the whole game, but I caught like them 20, 25 minute highlight jumps. Siakam look like he ready to be the one over there. He look like he trying to be a star out there. Scotty Barnes still playing defense like he gonna get killed if he don't. Trent putting up the shots, doing this thing. So I like the Raptors. I like that team. They're gonna be a tough outcome playoff time. Milwaukee, they got Giannis. As long as Middleton and Drew can stay healthy, they're a threat. Cleveland, damn, I can't remember. I don't know who beat Cleveland. who beat Cleveland? It was Toronto. Yeah. Cleveland is one of them teams. They got talent. I like the roster. The starting 5 is pretty good. They just got to learn how to play together, with Mitchell now. Is Mitchell going to be too ball dominant and Garland can't do his thing? Is Mitchell going to not be feeding the bigs like they need to be fed so they can do what they need to do because they got 2 talented bigs? But watch out for them, I put them in a lower level Toronto type jump. They're not going to be easy out. The Knicks fought back. They played hard. And if they can continue to play that hard, they could be a 500 team. But why do that? Weenie sweepstakes. Orlando played, but Bankaro played all right, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bankaro. Wow. He had the most points for a number 1 pick in the first game since Iverson in 96. So he dropped at 25. He was filling up the stat sheet too. I think power forward probably be the next position that because point guards got it right now. But I want to say in like the next 3 or 4 years, 3 to 5 years, power forward gonna be one of the positions that got a whole lot of good ass players. But Orlando, you in the Weemy sweepstakes. Pacers, Halliburton hooping. Weemy sweepstakes. Miami, Bam got to get his shit together. That's all it is. This team can go as far as Bam Adebayo's offense goes. If he can't get his shit together, it ain't even no need, man. Just on ahead and go. Get rid of him. Save your trouble. If he can't get it done, Pat Riley will take it. Philly, y'all got to play some defense. Harden looked good, lost some weight, looked a little spry, back to the buckets and stuff like that. So we'll see how it carries on throughout the year, but y'all got to play some defense. And Brooklyn. What's up, Brooklyn? Ben fouled out again. He was dealing with a monster down there, though. I really like the KD and BI matchup. That was a good matchup to watch. That was good. They was both doing their thing. Kyrie, it'll take a minute. You got to get back. They got to get familiarity with the new players that's being added and just some consistency. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be no first round out this year. No, I don't see that. On the West Coast, New Orleans. New Orleans is like the plus of Toronto. Fuck it, easy out. You better not fucking around with New Orleans. They got 3 legit 30-point scores on that starting lineup, a bunch of goddamn defenders, and they be moving that goddamn pill. Shout out to Willie Green, man. One of them my player all-stars. Either you were on his team and he was missing shots, or you played against him and he was hitting the motherfuckers. Like he got a nice little squad over there, man. They young and they hungry, man. Yeah, you can tell they taking that momentum from the playoffs. And it was like, yeah. Utah played, and I did catch the second half of that game. That was one of the most – Utah like a college basketball team. Yeah, they got some good players, but they don't have no star. So it's usually kind of like when Villanova – Utah is like Villanova. They don't have no stars on the team, but if everybody plays their role and does their part, it's going to be a tough game for you. Probably won't make the playoffs. Weemy sweepstakes. But a lot of these dudes is playing to get themselves in situations where they can go on other teams. Golden State is Golden State. It's only a moment of time for 2 or 3 of them young boys to get it together. They look scary in the future. Minnesota, that was weird. Like, Rudy Gobert led them in points yesterday. Like, yeah, I want to say Cat had like 12, and Rudy had like 25, 27. Yeah, that was different. But Minnesota, yeah. Yeah. Nice little 6 seed type beat that from. Portland did a good job of fighting back and beating the Kings because the Kings are purgatory. Portland, Chauncey, you're going to have to play Shaden Sharp a little more. I think he's going to force his way in there. Jeremy Grant found a good fit in Portland because he was getting buckets when Dame's shot wasn't falling. Anthony was throwing shots and stuff like that. I think this is y'all better get all the wins y'all can right now. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Chauncey Billups going to be gone. He's going to be leaving for greener pastures. I'm going to just let y'all know. Don't be surprised. Please don't be surprised. He going to get the fuck up out of there. Trust me. Chauncey ain't going to make it there that much longer. Not there. I'm telling you now. Oh, okay. Memphis, there's some young, scrappy motherfuckers. Now, the bad part about them they're young, and they gonna do some young shit because they had no business giving up that lead yesterday. They was, they had the thing on Knicks. Knicks was the lead sweepstakes. Shout out to Cam Reddish for dropping the 20 and sending it into overtime. Cam, get your shit together, bro, because you cool. RJ, boy. You're going to have to learn how to shoot efficiently sooner or later. Please. Julius Randle looked like, he looked good the first game. Let's see if he can try to maintain that and get to that near all-star form, But Memphis, they young. They ain't going to go as far as Ja taking. Jaren Jackson, yeah, I don't think he's going to be what they thought he was going to be. But the future looks bright as long as y'all got jobs. You better do your thing because he can pack his bags at any time. Phoenix fought back yesterday to show that Luka does not own them in the regular season at least. I need Phoenix to do two things. Okay? Two. Give Bridges the ball more. Put him up in more scoring situations because he can shoot. He got a decent enough handle. He can finish. Please give him a little bit more because that just takes your team to a whole nother level when you got, Paul, you never know what Chris gonna do. Chris, consummate leader and all that. Even if he ain't putting up a whole bunch of points, he's gonna affect the game. Book is book. You get buckets, but that's the one thing. Give Bridges the ball, and if you're gonna bring Ayton back, give him the ball. Because one thing you need to know, if he ain't putting up no shots and he don't look good, it looks harder for you to trade him. It just is, you're not gonna get what you want at the end. But if you give him the ball and he hooping and he look good, you ain't heard it from me. You can trade him and get yourself in the Wemby sweepstakes. The Clippers ain't played yet. If they healthy, that's a playoff team easily. As we already know, they could be dangerous if they healthy throughout the year. All right. Dallas. Christian Wood did all right coming off the bench. Y'all probably need him to start so he can pose more of a threat and lead, definitely, give you that kickstart that you need. But they'll only go as far as Luka will take them, and Luka will take them pretty far. The Kings Purgatory. Welcome to the Weemy sweepstakes. OKC. Giddey gonna pass the ball. Shea gonna shoot the ball right into the Weemy sweepstakes. Houston. Y'all young as shit. Y'all gonna have to get a coach that know what he doing with young players. I don't think this dude is it. Nah. I don't think he is. They need somebody like Sam Cassell. Somebody who knows what the fuck is going on in today's NBA because he's been an assistant for a while. He played in the league. And he gonna talk some shit. So, I think sometimes they like that. The young boys like it when you can talk some shit and back it up. But you back up your shit talk. They got a little bit more respect for you. It makes things a lot easier. If you don't know, look at Deion Sanders. But y'all in the Wemby sweepstakes. The Lakers. That shit still don't work, bro. We saw last year that it didn't work, and it looked like it's continuing. Charles Barkley said they had a bunch of old guys last year who couldn't shoot threes or play defense. So you bring in young guys who can't shoot threes or play defense. It's the same old team. Don't end up in the Wemby sweepstakes, man, with LeBron breaking this record. Do not let LeBron breaking the scoring record be the highlight of the year. You want to at least make the playoffs. Fuck a playing. Playoffs. Denver. As long as Porter Jr. and Murray are healthy, y'all could be dangerous. Because Aaron Gordon dropped 20 and 10 yesterday. Shout out to Aaron Gordon, man. If you play like that consistently throughout the year, this is a dangerous team. But I gotta wait for Murray and Porter Jr. to get back, get shit back, and get their legs back under them, get their shit together. That's kind of the shit that happened with me yesterday. I'm kind of expecting the same thing out of Kawhi and Paul George too. Definitely gonna be a little rust because you miss some time like that, man. Hey, how fucking good can you be, man? You know what I'm saying? DeRozan ain't missed no time. 37 last night. Denver. And the leader in the Wemby sweepstakes, the San Antonio Spurs, who lost by damn near 30 to the fucking Charlotte Hornets, are letting you know right now they are in the Wemby sweepstakes. I think this is the only reason that Popovich is sticking around, because I can tell you this right now. Because Keldon Johnson, that's like his Manu, but he played different defense. Because, Keldon Johnson can hit a three, get to the rack, get a bucket and all that stuff and play a little bit of defense. Josh Primo is supposed to be Tony Parker. Fast as shit, young boy. Once he get that shit under control, who knows? And then he going to try to make Wemby his Tim Duncan. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Pop ain't never retiring if they get Wemby. If they get Wemby, Popovich is there to the beginning, to the end of time. He going to die on that sideline. They get Wemby. And that's the team preview. I don't know what the fuck that was. The awards, MVP, I'm gonna go with Luka. Think it's about that time. Even though Jokic's gonna put up the numbers, even though Embiid, I think Embiid gonna be his toughest challenge. Giannis, Lebanon, shit, even somebody, it'll be like 2 or 3 more people. Tatum, I think Tatum got a chance to, if he stopped fucking jab stepping and just go. Stop jab stepping, man. You that quick. Nobody believes you, man. Try something else. So it's a couple of people, but I think Luka will get that. Rookie of the year, I was going to pick him before yesterday's game. I was going to pick Bencaro. Chet hurt. Jabari Smith going to take some time. That team is ass. Jaden Ivey, he gotta learn how to control his speed. He's really, you know what I'm saying, his game can't grow the way that it needs to until he learn how to slow the fuck down. But I don't see nobody else. Keegan Murray, but I think he hurt because he didn't play yesterday in the King game. I don't recall seeing him at all. So it's pretty much been Carl's to lose. And where he played yesterday. 6 man, we gonna go with if Christian Wood stay on the bench, yeah. If you giving him his own mob, he gonna fuck them up each time. If you putting bench players against Christian Wood, he gonna shine. Defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go with Drew Holiday because he's due. I think he's due. You can't keep sitting around listening to current NBA players on podcasts, on basketball podcasts, tell you who the hardest defenders are. And his name is the one that always comes. Kevin Durant was talking about how good his defense is. Drew Holiday is 6'3", 6'4", maybe. Kevin Durant is 7 feet. Don't believe that bullshit. He's been 7 feet since Texas. If Durant is telling you how good of a defender Drew is, come on. And it's been like that a while. But I think this year, I think they're going to screw him up. I think Scotty Barnes going to win. Yeah. I think Scotty Barnes going to win that shit. Yeah. And speaking of defense, y'all remember when Draymond said he was the best defender of all time? Y'all go back and think. For those of you who got some basketball history. Is Draymond Green a better defender than when Kawhi was at the Spurs? I'll just leave that question out there. Coach of the year, Willie Green for New Orleans. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. If any of them ass teams can get at 500 or closer, they probably deserve it more. Because Detroit, they good this year. The crowd was packed. They was cheering like shit. The players was confident in the motherfucker. Isaiah Stewart hit a 3. Like, Detroit actually think they all right. So, I mean, hey. But coach of the year, I'm going to go Willie Green. New Orleans look good. And the champs, I don't know, man. Fuck it, Golden State. They'll be back. That's all they can take, man. You think you get a break. The Splash Brothers go to the bench. The young boys, man, they something else, man. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. But that's our show. Thanks for everybody coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit these likes, man. These likes is dropping. And I know I'm sending it to enough people. Even if you ain't watching the motherfucker, tell a friend to at least hit the like button, man. God damn. I mean, I know the views ain't, the views is the views. I get what I get, and that makes sense. So the views match the number of people I send it to. I better stop clicking the links trying to get the numbers up. I better stop doing that. But please, man, like, comment. Even if you don't comment here, send me a text or something. If you want me to talk about anything, don't worry about football. I'm off on Sunday. Sunday going to be a nice little football episode, so we can go ahead and catch up. I done missed about 2 weeks. There's been a bunch of shit going on. That's all in the NFL, and we got to get, I got to speak on. But just want to give y'all an episode now because it's been about 2 weeks. So it ain't going to change. I'm going to drop that episode on Sunday. And then I'm off next Friday. And I'm going to hit y'all with another one. Because we got to talk about what happened the Sunday after I record. So thanks, everybody, for coming out. Really appreciate y'all. And as I always say, be easy and be you, because that's all you can be. I'm out. I went to reach the mouse to hit end stream, and I dragged my phone because it's sitting right beside the mouse. I'm trash.